unforgettable. I remember like my mom telling me that her wedding was her like favorite day. But don't go in debt.
Don't go in debt, man.
If you can't afford it, you don't need a roque, an engagement, and the wedding, and the reception, and 4 other weddings.
But it all comes down to the human flaw, which is buying things
that we don't need.
You don't need
Mm-hmm.
to impress people that don't care.
What's poppin', guys?
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for missing last week's episode. We did the whole episode. Great episode.
Amazing episode.
So much fun.
Top tier.
We had a guest on the show, and then it didn't turn out so well because we had technical difficulties.
Yeah, because our guest was
via Zoom.
So there was like all kinds of weird shit going on. Audio was weird, video was weird, everything was weird. So we had to scrap it. And then it's hard to have the same conversation twice and make it genuine. So we're like, you know what? We're going to skip this week. Come back fresh next week. So here we are, episode 3, season 2. And how are you feeling today, Jazz?
I've just been like so annoyed at people online. But it comes with the job, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm holding the mic.
She's about to like spit some bars. Jazz is holding the mic so tight.
It comes with the job, I guess. People are just like all up in my grill about, and it's not just me. I'm sure it's like other people, but it's like they're like, why aren't you posting about this and why aren't you posting about that? And it's like, first of all, like you missed some of my posts. Second of all, why do you care?
Exactly. Do you want to specify what we're talking about? Because we're being really vague here.
Okay, so basically there are these protests going on in India, and it's like a really important thing. It's like it's been going on for 30 years, like this whole issue with farmers not being treated well. And it's crazy. If you don't know about it, definitely look it up and do your research on this, because it's definitely something worth fighting for 100%. And I am for the farmers. I am definitely I'm definitely with the farmers on this, and I definitely stand with the farmers on this. However, people are spending so much time coming at me for not posting enough.
First and foremost, we're going to leave a bunch of links down below in the description and in the podcast show notes for more information about this and places you can donate that are actually using the money to help properly.
Mm-hmm. And you can volunteer, and there's like so much you can do.
So many things you can do. Jazz has been posting a lot, and you can continue now. I just want to put those two notes.
But regardless, what's it to you?
Regardless, like you post your stuff and donate the money you want to donate and do what you want to do and let other people do what they want to do. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And don't be up in people's DMs telling them what they should do, or if they should post 10 posts instead of 9. Like what's going on here, man? Just focus on yourself and help the way you want to, and we'll help the way we want to.
Honestly.
That's it.
Like, and it's crazy because there's even people that I know personally that are online, like talking shit about people not posting enough. And it's like, what? Chill out. You know what I mean? You do your part and leave it to us to do ours.
Exactly.
I hate getting bullied, and it sucks because I know I'm not the only person getting this.
Mm-hmm.
And it just sucks, you know? It fucks with your mental health.
100%. But apart from that, you feel great?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I had like a low energy day.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mercury was just not vibing. me and Mercury weren't having a day. But today, I'm kind of, I woke up kind of sluggish, but I'm kind of feeling myself now, you know?
I think we always are in the same mood.
It's either you catch it from me, like I give off that, and you catch it, and then you get that, or we're just always feeling the same.
Yeah, we're always in sync.
Like our cycles are in line, you know? We're talking about how grateful we are for the position we're in the other day. And
very grateful.
Yes, we were talking about like COVID and how it's affected so many people, and how we are still able to do what we do, and it hasn't really affected us at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's such a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And then where this conversation came from is we read online that Ontario, and I'm sure the rest of the world is having the same discussion, is in Ontario, they're going to start giving out these vaccines, and it's going to become like
basically mandatory.
Kind of like a mandatory thing where you have like a COVID pass, and like you're able to go into movie theaters and you're able to travel easier. So pretty much like mandatory, essentially.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Would you get the vaccine?
I don't want to get the vaccine because like it hasn't been tested for long enough, but I feel like I'm gonna have to get it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have to accept that we're all just pawns in the grand scheme
I
of
am
things.
fighting for not getting this vaccine. I'm 100% like pro-masker. I'm not an anti-masker or anything. Like I definitely understand how real COVID is because we've had people personally affected with COVID. My grandma's best friend just passed away from COVID, and her whole family has COVID now. It's crazy, but it's definitely huge. But at the same time, none of this vaccine has been tested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's tested on people and they're like, cool, you don't have COVID anymore. Yeah, but what about in 10 years? Like, are these people gonna like turn into zombies and drop dead? Like, we don't know. It needs to be tested and we need to know what the side effects are.
Yeah.
And we're the pawns in that.
Exactly.
And that sucks.
It does suck.
And it could affect our children. Like, what if we get the vaccine and then all these people are having kids, but then that's in their bloodstream and that fucks them up? Because just like how smoking fucks up kids, like there's so many different variables that we don't know yet. Yeah, I was listening to a podcast today and they're like, oh yeah, I want to be the first one to get a vaccine. But it's like,
I heard in a song the other day, Jack Harlow, he was like, when the vaccine comes, I'm gonna tour the world, stuff like that.
Oh my God.
I'm paraphrasing there. That's not what he said verbatim, but
it's so crazy.
That was the bar about, yo, when that vaccine hit, I'm gonna do this, blah, 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 blah.
People don't think about it. People are just like, yeah, cool.
But yo, what are you doing if the vaccine's already like, it's not in full distribution, but it will be eventually, and you want to go home to Ontario and they're like, yo, nah.
I don't know, man.
You're getting the vaccine, no?
I don't know. I that's tough.
Well, now I'm just playing scenarios, but I feel like
I am definitely gonna be the last person in line. You know what I mean? Like I'm definitely not the first person in line for this.
You can be that kid that just doesn't want to go to the doctor's office. Like, no, I'm not going.
I'm definitely waiting as long as possible before.
So you're not gonna be standing at the clinic tomorrow.
No.
Trying to get the vaccine.
No.
Neither am I.
If they're like, yo, you can't go to the mall unless you get the vaccine.
I'm not gonna go to the mall.
I'm not going to the mall. Fuck that. I haven't been to the mall in like years. So I'm not going anymore.
I'm in the same boat as you. I know in my mind that we all are all gonna have to get the vaccine. I've accepted this. I'm just gonna be the last person to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get the vaccine when I have to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Like when I need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And going there is a priority, not like the mall or the movie theater. I don't need to go to any of those things, and I can live without them. But if I'm trying to go home, or if I'm trying to travel somewhere, and like I need to be there, then I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll take the L, pop it into my shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Wherever they're injecting it, into your nose, into your throat, I don't know. But
I definitely avoid like the flu shot like the plague. Like honestly, my doctor, every time I go, they're like, you haven't got the flu shot yet.
Same.
And I'm like, I've never gotten the flu shot and I never am going to get the flu shot.
I love how you're so like straight up. I'm like,
yeah, maybe next time.
No, you know what I say? I go, you know what? I swear I got it back in Canada. I just gotta double check with my doctor and I'll get back to you on that. Like I'm so like beat around the bush.
I'm like, nah, man, fuck
but
that.
You're like, yo, fuck big pharma, bitch. Yeah. I'm out. Nah.
It actually like it ruins your immune system.
Yeah.
Even my dad, he's like, he's like, oh well, if you're gonna get a vaccine, get the flu shot. I'm like, Dad, I've never gotten the flu shot. He's like, oh, okay, then don't get the flu shot because like your immune system is already good enough.
Had your dad gotten the flu shot and stuff?
I don't think so.
No.
My dad also. That's where I learned it from. Like my dad avoids anything government funded like the plague. Like he's like, no, I'll eat fruits and vegetables. And I'm like, all right, like it's nature. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense, man. That does make sense.
The way I like to look at it is like, you never fucking know. Like back in 1920, there was an ad, and it was a lady pregnant, and it's like mothers love smoking, or like, you know what I mean? And she's smoking a cigarette because they didn't know that tobacco was bad for you. Yeah. And so they promoted it everywhere. Exactly. And then it took years for them to tell you that it was gonna kill you and it causes cancer, and there's so many carcinogens in it. So like,
it took a bunch of fucked up kids popping out to be like, yo, wait. This shit might not be good for you, man.
And that's the same thing that's going to happen with this vaccine. It's going to take a bunch of fucked up kids and a bunch of like
kids
people,
popping out with like one arm.
Yeah. And then they're going to be like, oh shit, you know, this vaccine.
No offensive kids that popped out with one arm, by the way. But that's facts. Like, you never know what might happen. You feel me? So it's crazy.
Don't be a sheep, man.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, you know, if you want to take the vaccine, take the vaccine. Because maybe eventually, if enough people do, they won't make it mandatory.
Right? If enough people have it, they'll be like, all right, cool.
Very cool.
We cover the main population, you know?
Because the flu shot is not mandatory. They just highly suggest it to you.
It's very suggested.
It's very suggested.
Very. Every appointment. Did you get your flu shot? No.
No.
I didn't.
And I will never.
Do something about it. Do something about it.
We're going to get so many doctors up in our comments.
Listen, these are just the thoughts and opinions of Harjit and Jazz.
I know well enough to be
Jazz knows more than doctors. That's what she's saying.
Oh, no.
TMZ, baby.
I definitely don't know more than doctors.
I'm playing.
But I know well enough to know, cool, let me do my research before I take your suggested, like what your opinion is and like what you want.
Yeah. Fuck all that shit. Have you heard about Spider-Man 3?
No.
You haven't heard about Spider-Man 3?
No.
Babe.
When's Spider-Man 3 coming out?
Listen, they like the cast and stuff is like coming out slowly.
Yeah.
Take this in, man. As of right now,
as the lead. As Spider-Man.
No,
they're making it Spider-Woman. They're casting me.
Listen, Tobey Maguire is gonna be in Spider-Man 3.
That's crazy.
Okay?
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield is gonna be in Spider-Man 3.
Is it gonna be like multi-universes?
It seems like it. Jamie Foxx,
oh my god,
who plays Electro in the Andrew Garfield ones, he's gonna be in it too. What?
Damn.
Is this? Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character, by the way, if y'all didn't know. Same with you. He's just so dope. He's
just funny.
He's just chill. He's cool. You know, they're all dope, but Spider-Man just like.
I can't remember if we told you guys this, but we're not going home for Christmas.
We are not.
And I'm really sad.
I've never missed home so much, and I miss it right now.
Oh, I think last podcast we suggested doing a Zoom Christmas.
Yes.
And then one of my cousin's girlfriend, Shashu Heto, she messaged me. She's like, yeah, let's do it. We should totally do a Zoom Christmas. So we're doing a Zoom Christmas.
And now it's all set up.
Ready to go.
So there you go.
But at the same time, I am very sad.
I miss home, man.
I miss home so much.
I never thought I'd say this, but I want to shovel some snow.
Honestly, if you guys live at home, go hug your parents right now.
Facts.
Because they're going to die one day. I'm so sorry.
That's a fact, man.
You're saying that.
No one's immortal, you know?
My biggest fear is that, because my grandma's 103 and I haven't seen her in a year.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been home for a year.
Yeah.
And my biggest fear is that she's going to die before I get to see her.
She won't die till we get married. Tell you that right now.
She refuses.
She's like, nah.
She's like, I need to see.
I ain't going nowhere yet.
I need to see one of my grandchildren.
And it's not going to be your brother. So it's going to have to be us.
Yeah. I mean, it could be my brother.
I'm going to have to propose soon, y'all. I'm going to need y'all to send me some engagement ring sites so I can.
I have a whole Pinterest page.
I know. I have the Pinterest board already open on my other computer. You think I haven't been researching recently? The clock is ticking here. The clock is ticking.
Look at you growing up. I'm so proud of you.
I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass fucking man.
Making important decisions.
Listen.
At one point, I was like, fuck, man. I think I'm going to have to propose to Harjit.
Listen, it's all about timing, bro. It's all about...
Can you wait till I'm like really skinny and I have my nails done?
What, do you want me to get like a photographer for you?
No.
Take some bangers?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Do it for the views.
Of course. And I feel like having a banger proposal picture and like a frame in your house is kind of fire, you know?
I've always been like, I don't want to do all that shit. But like, you know, the little girl inside of me.
It's like, yo, fuck it. Just do it for fun.
Just do it for fun.
Just do it for the good time, you know? Because I've been thinking, right, recently, like we're super anti spending mad money on your wedding. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking where that mentality comes from. It was from not having the money to do so. Mm. I'm against people dropping hella bands on their wedding if they are then going into debt.
Yeah.
So if you can afford to have fun, yo, have fun.
That's true.
You feel me? If you have the money set aside and you are not going into debt, you're not reaching deep into your pockets, then do what you need to do. And that's why I'm gonna get you a banger ring.
Hey.
I'm gonna get you a fucking amazing ass ring.
Hey.
I'm gonna get it popping.
It's a couple goals right here, guys.
You already know.
Couple goals.
We're always on the same page. Okay?
We are always on the same page.
Always on the same page, guys. Come on. Come on, man. This is a good ass podcast today.
Yeah.
This is a good ass fucking podcast today, man.
It's a good day.
All right. Let's go.
I don't know why we're yelling.
What else are we talking about?
So I'm officially talking to, guys, my boyfriend.
Oh, don't stop.
My boyfriend
Stop.
is a Twitch partner.
Hey, yo, where's the...
Hey.
I'm a Twitch partner, y'all. Listen, shout out to my manager, Seth. Shout out to all the subscribers on Twitch and all the followers. We are now a partnered channel on Twitch. I'm verified. Got the little check mark. You know what I'm saying? I can have more emotes now, more sub badges. If y'all know what that is, cool. If y'all don't know what that is, also cool. But I'm hyped, man.
Follow Harjit on Twitch, twitch.tv/whoisharjit.
I stream every evening. The streams are becoming not as long as they used to be because we are a lot more busy now. But I do come on usually every evening for a couple hours. Usually, it used to be like 5-6 hours. Now it's trickled down to like 4.
It's like 7 to 11 usually.
About that, yeah. Because now, before we weren't bringing out all these sketches. Now it's like sketches. Jazz has Vlogmas on Sincerely Jazz. We have vlogs as well. We have date night as well. So, shit gets busy. But nonetheless, I'm a Twitch partner. So,
hey.
So we're playing Call of Duty and like, you know how you die and then your teammates have to bring you back. Now I keep going, bro, I'm a Twitch partner. You have to bring me back first. I'm the only person in the squad that's a partner. Bring me back. Okay?
That's funny.
And then every time they talk shit, I'm like, but I'm a Twitch partner though, so it doesn't matter.
Already, it's been one day.
It's not getting to my head.
Already getting to your head.
I've been grinding for this for a year.
You almost sold your computer too.
Many times.
Yeah.
I was begging someone to buy it. I was like, please buy this fucking computer for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stream anymore.
And then you start streaming and now you're a Twitch partner. Look at you.
We can stop talking about me. We can stop. We can talk about something else.
Okay, so what are some proposal ideas? Ones that you're not going to do.
Oh, ones that I'm not going to do.
That maybe you thought of that are like dope for other people to do.
I feel like a destination proposal is cool. You feel me? Like you could take her to a place that she likes and you could propose there. I feel like that's dope. That's always a fire idea. Not the idea that I'm going with, but if that's the route you want to go, I feel like that's
a little Eiffel Tower.
Even though it's cheesy, I feel like there's not a single girl
that would hate that.
That would be opposed to getting proposed to in front of the Eiffel Tower.
I think that's so romantic.
I can't think of a single girl, even if she wants to tell you that's cheesy. Her little princess soul will love that shit. I promise you. I promise you. So like something like that, like a destination, something that means something to her, like a place like that would be fire.
If you're a dancer and you don't do a flash mob,
full out flash mob choreo,
what are you doing?
Why did you spend your whole life learning how to dance?
Right, this is your moment.
If you ain't gonna dance for your proposal, like you have to.
Exactly.
Flash mob with her family. Her family is in the flash mob. But that's so sick.
I love flash mob proposals.
So would you prefer to have a private proposal? Not that I'm gonna even care about what you say, because I already have my mind made up. Or people that are important to you, like end up being there like right after the proposal. I say man's proposed, and then boom, like
that would be cool.
All your favorite people show up, and then we get turned.
I think proposing in front of people is weird.
It's weird, yeah.
But like if like, oh, I'm gonna propose and then I'm gonna take her to dinner, and then you guys are all at the dinner. That's cute.
And then we're taking shots of tequila there.
Yeah. Because then it's like an engagement party right away.
Let me just write this down.
What are your thoughts on engagement parties?
Invite Suki and love. Engagement parties? I mean, if you have the money, I feel like they're a bit extra because, like, in my mind, an engagement is the proposal day. Yeah. You are engaged when you put the ring on your beloved. Yeah. And then
because like Indians do this thing where they're like it's so backwards. It's like you get rok.
Rok, by the way, means stop in Punjabi.
Like stop what you're doing. You guys are getting married, basically.
So it's pretty much like yo, stop looking for other people.
Yeah.
Because this is your person. A lot of people get roked first. So I've seen it done both ways, by the way. I think people propose first, but some people will get roked first. And then they'll propose. And then they'll get engaged at a banquet hall where they will get on one knee and propose again.
Which is so weird to me.
And I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle here.
Yeah.
Or like whatever makes sense to you, do that. To me, that's strange.
That's so strange.
I feel like you get on your knee once.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like having a rok is like an engagement.
My favorite engagement party was Ryan's. Our friend Ryan and Kirandeep, their engagement party was like they just rented like the top floor of a restaurant and everyone just had dinner and got drunk.
But they got roked that day.
Yes.
Did they not? They did get roked with their family only.
Yeah.
And then
I just think it's like, I get it because it's like tradition, but at the same time, it doesn't make any sense because like.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it yet. Like, I think I will. Because sometimes I say things don't make sense to me and then I was like.
After you realize.
And then after I do my research. Like, for example, I never understood like I was like, oh, I don't want to have a Sikh wedding. But then I did my research on it. I was like, oh, it's actually really cute.
It's not cute. Yeah.
It's like once you like look into the tradition behind it and like what it means and everything.
Into a girl. What's happening?
I don't know. And then like, oh, okay. That's actually really cute. It makes sense.
So like what about roks do you not understand?
Okay, I don't get it because I'm like, okay, so you get roked, which means your parents are like, cool, you're getting married, whatever.
Yes.
But then people have parties for the
like rok parties. Yeah.
Right? And then they propose to you.
Yes.
But you already know you're getting married to them. So then the proposal just doesn't make any sense to me.
You know that we're getting married already?
That's true. Yeah.
And don't our parents already know that we're getting married?
Yeah.
But I'm still going to propose.
Yeah.
That'd be my argument to that.
So I feel like I would pick one.
Okay, so you would pick the rok thing or
the proposal.
Because some people also have like, there's also like a rok where it's like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a rok where it's like not a thing.
Yeah.
So pretty much my sister Mandeep and Ink, her husband, they got roked. Mm-hmm. But like the parents just came over and they had like ja.
Yeah.
Which is tea if you don't know what ja is. And that was a rok.
Yeah.
It was just like they came over. They didn't even know it was a rok, and then it was a rok, and then it was done.
Yeah.
So like,
because there's like rules, right? Like apparently it's the guy's side that asks permission.
Yes.
For the girl's hand in marriage or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But in our case, like, and I feel like a lot of people's cases, like, especially now in Canada or the US and like North America, it's a lot different. And for us, like, our parents already know we're together.
Yeah.
We live together.
We live together in LA.
Our parents already know that eventually we're going to get married.
So
So what's the point of a rok?
I feel like for that, we wouldn't get roked.
Yeah, I'm picturing you propose to me calling my dad like, hey,
that's it. That's it. Your dad already knows we're pretty much married. Like,
yeah, and then that's it. Then it's like, cool, let's start planning the wedding. Like, I think that's.
But I feel like we have to stop comparing ourselves to other people.
Yeah.
Because I know that some people, when they get roked, right? Mm-hmm. I've heard this story so many times where like the girl's mom will know the whole time. Mm-hmm. But the girl's dad
doesn't know.
Will just be finding out that day.
That's true.
So like there's that kind of stuff
like
going
that
on
situation.
too.
Yeah.
Right? So there's sometimes people have to do certain things to like communicate certain things to certain family members and stuff like that. But then there's people that do the rok like as if it's nothing. And then there's the rok parties.
Yeah.
Where they'll have like a whole ass thing about it.
Yeah. And then there's also an engagement party.
Yes. I feel like those people just want a party. I don't know.
That's so much money. But like, okay, I'm not knocking anybody that's doing this. I get it.
I get it.
Like sometimes, especially sometimes like that's what you look forward to in life. Like that's people's dreams. And I get that. And it's totally understandable. I remember like my mom telling me that her wedding was her like favorite day. Like she had so much fun. and she loved it. And like she would always tell me, like she would always talk about her wedding day with me.
Yeah.
And like that's cute. That like I know I want that too. Like with my child, I want to be like, this was my wedding day and it was so much fun and blah 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 blah.
And you're gonna show them pictures.
Exactly.
And this and that.
And like this is what I wore and like whatever. But don't go in debt.
Don't go in debt, man.
You don't need, if you can't afford it, you don't need a roke, an engagement, a party.
Now, this all comes
a
down
proposal
to
and the wedding and the reception and 4 other weddings.
But it all comes down to the human flaw, which is buying things
that we don't need.
You don't need to impress people that don't care. Yes. It all just trickles down to you buying a Louis Vuitton purse or you buying that iPhone when you don't need it. It's all the same mentality just blown up into a wedding, right?
Yep.
So it's like, just be responsible. Have 1,000 parties if you can afford to have 1,000 parties, or have one party. And
I also get it too because I've also been on this side where, like, I love when people have big weddings because it's fun. Right? So it's fun for me as the person attending the wedding.
Because you have no stress.
I'm not stressed about spending
the
a whole
only thing you're
shit
stressed
ton of money.
about is your outfit.
Exactly.
And then you're good to go.
So like, it's great for me. But I've also heard people that are like, oh my God, her wedding is bigger than her wedding. Or like, she had this much stuff at her wedding and like this and blah, 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 blah. And so don't fall into that trap where you're like trying to impress somebody. Yeah. And like all these bitches who are like gossiping about everyone's wedding and like that's all they're concerned about just so you could have like a better wedding.
It all comes down from our parents, man. Yeah. Like, I've seen my mom talk shit about, like, yo, their fucking samosa were whack at the wedding. Yeah. You know, those fucking gulab jamun, they weren't even juicy at that wedding. Whack.
Some people be so judgmental.
I'm like, Mom, relax, man. Yeah. Relax. It's okay that you weren't a fan of the samosa. It doesn't mean the wedding was bad.
I know.
You know, chill out. Relax.
Some of my favorite weddings, though, have been small weddings.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely the most fun. And then you feel special for being invited.
Because I feel like when someone has a small wedding, the group usually knows each other. Like, everyone knows each other there. So it's like more intimate and then everyone's involved with everything. Yeah. And it's dope. And I've been to like 2 of those and they've been the most fun for me because like you don't feel like you're part of one circle amongst 100. Yeah. You are part of the wedding circle. Like you're part of the squad. So it's like dope. I don't know how big our wedding's gonna be, you know? It could be small, it could be medium size.
I know.
It's definitely not gonna be large.
It's definitely not gonna be large.
It's not gonna be as big as my sister's for sure. Because I'm only gonna invite people that I know.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing. Especially now during like, who knows?
I'm also like only gonna invite parents that I know. Yeah. Or like, if I know that your mom is cool, your mom and dad are cool and they know me, and like there's some kind of relationship there, bring your parents with you, sure. But if I have not seen your mom or dad in my life, I would rather they don't come to my wedding. Am I a bad person for that? Maybe.
That's true. Like if I've never met your parents and
I'm not
inviting your family.
I'm not trying to have a meet and greet with people that I don't know on one of the most important days of my life. That's almost in my mind devaluing the people that I do know. Exactly. Like I'm putting you, person I talk to every day, in the same circle as Bob that I've seen once in my life. Yeah. And y'all are part of the same squad. No, I got my ride or dies that are gonna be invited.
The biggest problem is parents. Like our parents inviting random.
But my dad has a trucking company and he invites all of his employees to everything. And it's cute as fuck.
But it's like, no.
I told my dad, listen, you ain't doing that at my wedding though, because I'm paying for my wedding. And I'm making the rules there, man.
That's the best thing about paying for your own wedding. Yeah.
That's the best thing about paying for your own anything.
Yeah. You don't have to listen to anybody.
You just do what you want. Yeah. And then
I'm giving my dad, I think we'll give our parents like maybe 5 or 10 people that like, they can invite that we don't really want.
I'll be like, Mom, Dad, tell me who you want to invite. And they'll tell me and I'll be like, all right, cool. These 5 can come. Yeah. Or these 6 can come. And then I'm buying my dad like a full-on Gucci suit, bro. Yeah. You know? I'm about to deck my mom and dad out. and then it's gonna be lit, and they're gonna have a great time, and
Yo,
they're not
our
even gonna
fans
know
are
it.
probably so happy that we're talking about this
Oh,
because
yeah.
they have been asking us to
probably
get
like,
married
What the
for the
fuck?
past 6 years.
Remember when we were YouTubing and not dating officially
Oh yeah.
for the first year? If y'all don't know, if y'all are new and you're not like YouTube TV OGs, for the first year of YouTube TV, we acted like friends
Why did we do that?
for the comments.
Oh yeah, for the comments. Yeah.
People would keep commenting, are you guys friends?
dating?
Are you guys brother and sister? Are you guys fucking dating? What's going on? And we wouldn't say anything. We'd just ignore it. Or maybe hit them with the I don't know emoji
Yeah.
here and there. That shit was so
It was so obvious though.
We used to go to malls and not hold hands
Yeah.
because people were gonna see. Yeah, we just kept that going.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
We like lived together and everything.
Yeah, like yo, we're just hanging.
Friends.
We're just chilling. I think this podcast is my favorite podcast so far. I feel like I had a lot of fun today.
This was fun.
I hope you guys had fun listening. Couple things, couple show notes. We're putting everything to do with the situation in India about the farmers. Articles you can read to become more educated about that. Plus places where you can donate or volunteer. All that will be in the description or the show notes, depending on where you're watching. Also, I'm a Twitch partner, so make sure you go follow me on Twitch.
Yeet.
Also in the description. Also, Jazz is doing Vlogmas on her Sincerely Jazz vlog channel.
Mm-hmm.
Link in the description. She's vlogging every day until
The 24th.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You're posting your last vlog on Christmas Day?
Yes.
Okay. So that's going to be happening. So make sure you check that out. We post YouTube TV sketches every Monday. So check that out. We're about to film a vlog just now. So check that out. And I hope you're having a great motherfucking day. Make sure if you're listening on Spotify, you leave a fucking rating. No, wait. You can't leave a rating. Make sure
Apple.
Make sure you subscribe on Spotify.
Yes.
You leave a rating and a review on Apple. And do you have anything left to say? I feel like hit them with some words of wisdom.
Imagination is more important than knowledge.
Someone said that to me in my stream yesterday.
Really?
I was like, where are you seeing this? Someone said literally.
Were you wearing your knowledge?
No, I wasn't. And they said to me in the stream that they're like, wisdom of the day or something.
Imagination.
That cool right there on that painting.
Is more important than knowledge.
Yeah.
That's
what?
crazy.
That was the trippiest thing.
Huh.
And then I repeated it because I was playing with my friend. I was like, bro, by the way, imagination is more important than knowledge. And he's like, word?
Word.
I remember exactly how it went. But yo, much love, guys.
All right, bye.
Peace out.